Good morning, YouTube. It's Sharice again. So I'm thinking Mondays are going to be Makeup Mondays where I do some random makeup look. And today is just my everyday, I guess you could call it no makeup because really it only involves like 5 products. So like I said, this is going to be as raw and real as possible. I just woke up. This is my face. You can see I've got a lot of hyperpigmentation. So I have a lot of marks from past acne, but actually my face is basically acne free now. And if you want to learn more about that, I can also do a skincare routine. But just to show you, I do got flaws. I'm not flawless like Beyonce. So let's get started. So the first thing I like to do is moisturize my face. And I either use aloe vera gel, which can also be used for your hair, but it's also great for your skin. Or I like to use the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. And I'm sorry if these things come up backwards, but just so you can see what they look like. And today, just because I alternate in between each one, I'm going to use the Clean and Clear. Oh, my face is freshly washed. I think I already said that, so it's clean. And basically, there's no rhyme or reason for me doing this. I just get it on my face. Okay. And then the next thing I do is I don't wear foundation every day. I used to, but now that it's the summer and I've gotten my skin really clear to where I want it to be, I don't see a need. And I really don't care about my flaws showing a little bit through, you know. I'm just looking for a more evened out skin tone. So what I do is I'll just wear this Black Radiance BB cream. And if you want to know the color, my color is Brown Sugar 8920, and this matches my skin tone perfectly. And so what I do with this is I put quite a bit because, you know, I'm trying to get some coverage. I just make these like S-shaped marks kind of all around my face. And it looks like a lot, but it blends in really well. And like I said, I'm trying to cover stuff. I'm not one of those extra good skin having sisters, so gotta do what you gotta do. And what I like to do is I'll blend it out with a beauty blender. And I just stab it. And you notice I didn't prime because I noticed that with this BB cream, it doesn't really like when I use a primer for some odd reason. Like it gets oilier, but when I don't use a primer and I just use a moisturizer, it comes out way more matte. And because I do have oily skin, I like a more matte finish. And I basically just dab it. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. And if you're wondering why I look so crazy, it's because I'm looking at my MacBook Pro to do this because I have a mirror, but that means I have to turn like this. And then the lighting isn't very good in the mirror. So I'm just going to look in the computer screen. And I go over my eyes, make sure you get your forehead, your hairline. Bring it down your neck just a little bit. Make sure you get behind your ear too, and go over your ears a little bit, so it can all blend in. And you notice the thing about this BB cream is it basically matches my skin perfectly, not just flash y'all or anything, but it really does match my skin well, and it's really light. Good for like every day, you know. I also have a little mirror on the side, which is why I'm looking over here too, in case you're wondering. But yeah. The coverage is also really good. Okay, so I'm a stickler for like, you know, real well blended foundation and really good looking skin. So I do this for probably longer than anybody else. I just really like to make sure it's really well blended. And now you can see the difference. Look at that, it covers everything. Breaking out a little bit. But yeah, that basically evens my skin out to my desired liking for every day, you know. So the next thing I do is I go in and I do my eyebrows. As you can see, my eyebrows are really thin and sparse. So I'm gonna look in the mirror to do this, so sorry if I'm out of frame a little bit. I like to take a black pencil and very lightly outline my eyebrows just to make them a little bit darker, a little bit more apparent, just very lightly on each eyebrow. Sorry for the awkward silences. Like I said, I'm just keeping it real. So, okay, so that's what that looks like. Just outline it just a little bit. And then what I do is I go in with, oh, and this is just like an NYX, I think. Or this is a Wet n Wild eyeliner pencil, just black, plain black. And then I like to go in with this, I don't know who it's by, with a brown eyeliner pencil. Not sure who it's by. But it's just brown, and it actually comes with a pencil eyebrow brush thing on the other end. And what I do with this is so that my eyebrows aren't too dark, is I like blend in the black and fill in the rest of my eyebrow. Except for the end, because I like the ends to be a little bit darker, so that's that. You just see, just blending that in. And then what I do is I take the brush side and brush it in. Blend it all in. Try and make sure they're even, you know, even with the edges of your nose. Alrighty, and then I go back in with the black and just fill in the tail very lightly. And if you see any mistakes, you can just kind of go in with your finger and clean it up. I don't like to use concealer and all that because it's just doing the most for every day, you know, especially when I don't really go anywhere or anything like that. And you can add more brown, do whatever. I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to this. Well, not really perfectionist, but I just like it to look really neat and clean. Add some more brown. Brush it in some more. And now that my BB cream has had a little bit of time to settle in, I'm going to add a little bit of powder. And the powder I use is the Iman Perfect Response Oil Blotting Powder, and the color I use is Deep. And I take my e.l.f. powder brush, which you can see I've had for like 3 or 4 years, and it's been dropped, and somebody's dog got to it. So yeah, it's pretty old, but it's a good brush. And I literally just lightly go over my face. Just swirl it around, if you want to see the color. And I just lightly go over my face. Very lightly, not too much, because I don't like to be, you know, too powdery. This is every day, so. And I get really close to my brows, because my brows do get oily. But literally. And this also adds a little bit of coverage too. And that's it for powder and my face. So the next to last thing that I do for my everyday super simple no makeup face is I like to put my lip gloss on before I do my mascara for some odd reason. So I just put on some lip gloss. It's the Black Radiance lip gloss, and I'm not sure what the color is, but it's just one of their perfect tone shades, and this is like a pinky nude, and I really like it, and it smells really good. And the last thing I do is mascara. And my favorite mascara is the L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black Telescopic, and it looks like a telescope. Like if you look at, here, let me put it back together. If you look at how it's shaped, it's conical, so it starts off small and it gets larger on one side. And it actually looks like a telescope, which I think is really cute. And this is all I do, is add mascara last. And I have kind of long lashes, so this is really all I need. And if I'm feeling really lazy, I just do the top lashes only. I mean, you can already see the difference. And how my lashes are showing. And I do 1 to 2 coats, sometimes more. It depends on how much you want them to show. But I mean, you can already see that. That's drastically different from this side, which is almost invisible because my lashes tend to blend in with my beautiful dark skin. And they're kind of thin. If you get some on your eye, you know, it's okay. It looks like eyeliner, kind of. I'm not really too picky about that. If it gets really close to my lash line, but if it gets on my eye, which I just did, like right there, I don't know if you can see a little spot, I just wipe it off, blend it into my skin. Oops, did it again. But yeah. You see, I'm getting a lot on this side. I'm not very good at doing my left eye with my right hand. But you know, practice makes perfect, and I'm kind of trying to make this video not extremely long. So, this is my finished no makeup every day. Super simple. Even out your skin, get your brows looking right, and get those lashes popping. And that's it. Now I'm gonna go do my hair, which is underneath my silk bonnet in a baggie, because I've been doing the greenhouse method, and I've just got 9 big old chunky twists. But hair tutorials are gonna be on Fridays. I'm gonna call them Fly Natural Fridays. So I hope you guys choose to join me again, and I hope you like this really, really easy no makeup look. It basically just enhances the natural you with the least amount of products possible. So, thank you. Bye. Have a marvelous Monday.